Hey man, say man, what's the play, man? So who we have here today?
My name is Excellence, and I'm here to talk about the digital divide and like the difference in how COVID has affected businesses that prepared ahead of time with natively digital business processes.
I can dig that. I can dig that.
Scale to deal with demand.
Already, you know what I'm saying? So how have you been affected by the COVID personally?
So like I had to I got like sick at the beginning of the year.
Yeah.
Like in March when everything happened.
Don't tell me you had the corona.
Nah, so like I have like lung issues, so like I get bronchitis and pneumonia.
Yeah.
So I was like real high at risk if I was to get sick. So I like worked from home for like a month.
Oh word.
And then we was back in the office. And we've been I got a piece of paper that says like there's a government lockdown and everything shuts down.
Yeah.
I can get to work.
I give you $50 for that. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But keep going.
Yeah. But it's really like I think it's something really important because a lot of the data shows that businesses that have built websites and have processes where clients can schedule themselves or where they can order the food in and come in for pickup actually did more business because of COVID rather than less. They actually did 4.5 times as much business. And that's based on like a Google AdWords study.
And that's just in terms of comparison to like older business models or like I want to call them mom and pop businesses or people
that's
that
in comparison to like brick and mortar businesses or businesses that still try to rely on people coming in throughout that didn't adapt to what was going on.
All right, so like give me like a real life example of one.
So a real life example of one would be like there's a business here in Plano, and it's like a wing spot that everybody goes to. I'm trying to think of the name. I can't think of it. But
shout out to them though.
Shout out to them. But they actually did like more business because of COVID, like with people ordering food in for pickup and coming in to get their orders for takeout.
Okay.
And it was really because you could order through the website. They had natively digital processes, and a lot of other businesses, like if you go to Knockouts, like they have menus with QR codes, and they don't have like stuff for you to touch out there anymore. And they really made a point to adapt to it.
Yeah. So were they like, did they adapt, or were they like just already in a front runner position to kind of like when this hit, they were, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
In a good position. Like which one was it? Do you feel?
I mean, I think it was like both. I think it's like, how can I put it? Like a lot of these businesses already had like websites up for other reasons besides COVID. You feel me? So when they had to switch lanes or prioritize this, they were already ready to go. Yeah. Versus some businesses had to pivot and adapt. So it's like you had to immediately have the resources available in the middle of the pandemic
to create and
to create and adapt.
Okay. So all right, so with that being said, okay, so me being small business owner or me being Black man 2020, I'm trying to do better with my finances, or Black man 2020, I'm trying to move forward through this COVID period. Can we just have the resurgence to part 2? You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you heard, but the governor said we all got to wear masks when we go outside now. You know what I'm saying? So like, what am I doing to make myself, I guess, maybe more sexier on the job market moving forward, or to make myself in a more to put myself in a more solid position?
So there's a lot of like free trading out there available right now because of COVID.
And free trading is what for us dumb folks?
For like digital literacy, like so for basically the idea is to upskill people in the jobs that you can still do over the internet. Yeah. Like IT, project manager, graphic designer, stuff like that. And there's free courses on LinkedIn and with on Google right now. Yeah. For basically over their systems.
So you say Google. So if I want to find a free, you know what I'm saying? That's open. Yeah. So if I want to find, a free course and that's pertaining to me or whatever,
you go to this website. You go to this website called Learn Digital. Learn Digital with Google.com/digital garage.
Learn. You say it one time.
Learn Digital with Google.com/digital garage. Okay. And then on LinkedIn Learning. Okay. They have like free courses available right now. Yeah. So you can upskill to like natively, but it's not really about that just so much as it's like, even if you're a business owner, these are things you can apply towards your business.
Just self-edification in some way.
Yeah. And it's really like thinking about how can you, like say like you're a restaurant, how can you adapt to a model where you go direct to consumer and you reach out and you touch people over and over again so that you can generate sales. Yeah. And then basically thinking about how you can adapt to everything going on. Because it's really like with everything from televideo, there are ways where people are changing their whole business models so that they can work from home. Like Twitter's never going back to work.
Yeah.
Like they said, they're working from home permanently.
Okay.
And there are other businesses adopting that same model.
All right.
So it's something where if you're like a mom and pop, you need to think about how you can adapt your model to the times, because there shouldn't be anything that's off the table right now.
True. So all right. So let's say I'm the new fashion designer. I got the drip. You know what I'm saying? I'm dropping my shit. You know what I'm saying? I got me a little sauce. How would I, using that as an example, go through what you're speaking about to, I guess, become more productive, or
so you would want to look into creating like. Well, you'd want to first like get a website and create a direct to consumer stream, and then you really want to look into some type of like CRM strategy.
So what do you mean? What do you mean direct to consumer stream? What, like just advertising? What, like social media or something like that?
Yeah. So it's like no, you could generate like a website. So it's like, you know, if you go to a website and like that thing pops up and it grabs your email and then they got you from there. Like they know who you are. So basically, what it does is it captures you in their CRM system, and then it logs what you buy and what you track, and then from there it'll basically send you emails and remind you of the things that you left in the basket and what you were supposed to buy that you didn't.
Okay. Yeah.
And so the idea is that you can basically turn your website into something that operates autonomously. You just have to input content.
Yeah.
So, and that's really how you keep it going, how you keep people aware of what's coming and going with the website.
Even as a clothing designer?
Even as a clothing designer. I mean, when you say content, like, you're basically saying, like, as a clothing designer, my content would be, like, this season's rollout.
Yeah.
Or, like, next season's rollout, or your inventory that you currently have available. Or, like, a blog about who's wearing your clothes.
Yeah.
And how you appreciate them. Or similar subject matter, whatever drives traffic, across the attention.
Okay.
You know, but it's really more so you want to think about how can you make money without putting yourself at risk. Basically, that's all like a website is. It's like a digital asset that makes money for you. Okay. Without putting yourself at risk.
So other than the normal automation of it being online, like, you know what I'm saying, like, cause, if somebody orders from the website, I still got to fill the order, right? So what is there a special automation that you're speaking of, than other than it just being able to process the order for me, or are you speaking about something special?
I mean, it really just depends on what you're trying to do. Like, I don't think there's no like one size fits all solution. It's more like there would be one solution for like a service-based business, or one solution for a retail business, or one solution for a different strategy. Like, it really depends on the enterprise. Okay.
All right, so like if I have $100, you know what I'm saying, Uncle Trump done gave me the stimulus, you know what I'm saying, the stumpulus or the Trumpulus, you know what I'm saying, part 2, I got a couple dollars. How would you advise me to do that? Like if I, let's say I had $2-3 extra $100, like, you know what I'm saying, to where, to try investments or saving or something, like, you know what I'm saying? What would you advise me to do as a financial analyst, or just somebody giving advice?
I mean, I think it depends on, like, really, if you invest money that you don't need for 5 years. So you want to think of it that way. Yeah. And then it's like you would really put it towards, I would say the best thing to do would be like to create you a Webull, a Robinhood, and a Acorns account. One of each? Yeah. Why? Because when you create them, you get free stocks, but there's also some stocks on Webull that aren't on Robinhood, some stocks on Robinhood. Why is that? Because they work with different exchanges. Okay. So like they work with different countries. Okay. To carry different stocks. Yeah. Essentially. That makes sense. Webull's a Chinese company. Yeah. And Robinhood's based in New York. All right. So they handle different companies. Like you can get Mitsubishi on Robinhood, but you can't get it on Webull. Okay. Yeah. Is that something that you know that off the hand? Is that a tip that you're giving us subliminally? Wink, wink. You know what I'm saying? It's not a tip. It's just like something to keep in mind. I'm talking about Mitsubishi. You know what I'm saying? Because you know that it's on one and not the other. No, so are you invested in Mitsubishi? No, you know what I'm saying? Do I need to go ahead and put some of my money? No, that's just an example. I don't fuck with Mitsubishi like that. That's just an example.
All right.
Yeah.
So
I'm
all right.
not recommending nothing.
Okay, so I still got my $200. I still got my $300.
How can I put it? Okay, so even like, how can I put it? I'm not a financial advisor.
Yeah.
Any recommendations I would make would be for entertainment purposes.
Of course. We're not here to trap nobody up. But I have my $2-3 for entertainment purposes. What can I do with it? You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I would say it's like, I really like the strategy. I really like is when they say you put like 50-50 in like index funds and tech stocks. But you really have to research. Like, you have to study what you know. And you have to research the companies, and you have to create a watch list, and you have to watch the stocks. And you have to get comfortable having skin in the game.
That sounds it sounds like complicated.
It's, how can I put it? It does sound complicated, right? But it's like,
I was gonna say that sounded more complicated than you made it, and you make it sound to me when we're you know what I'm saying?
I mean, I don't think it's that complicated. I think it's just a matter of like,